What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be checking out KD's, not Tsume's, KD's Tsume Killer. His new Majin Vegeta copycat of Tsume with his Majin Buu making a full diorama. But before we do, I wanted to update you guys with this because someone had mentioned in the last comment to just do more or less kind of the whole wall, just ending right here where the poster is. No reason to do it there. But we added more vines as basically fake vines. Did it right here like this. And actually just took the raptor sign and just made so you could see the entire thing. Since those two aren't covered with vines, no reason to have that one covered. So there you have it. Vines throughout the entire Jurassic Park wall, more or less. And it does work because this is jungle themed with the leaves in the back. That is jungle themed. That is jungle themed with leaves of its own. So it definitely works. So there you have it. But today we're going to be checking out KD's Tsume Killer. So, in case you're unfamiliar with what Tsume Vegeta is, here it is. It's the grail of all DBZ, this and Broly. So, they released this like 5 years ago. It has this awesome black underbase with the DBZ logo, this incredible aura that lights up with sound. It's synchronized, it's phenomenal. This impeccable paint job. Look at the portrait. Incredible texture work, this amazing COA. It's a perfect statue in my opinion. Now we have KD's version right here. So they have their typical underbase. However, they've been getting rid of the Dragon Balls. He has an aura effect, and I really do want to compare the two. So his aura is much bigger just in the back, like two big back waves and then smaller ones. Somewhat similar. He did add a tiny bit of aura on the hand, which looks cool. You know, this one doesn't have that. It does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 electricity effects. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. And they are all in the exact same spot. This one does not have a cloud effect. It just has like dirt and then the same similar styled like flowing dirt. It doesn't have this cloud right here. As you can see, no cloud. His legs are further apart than this one. And overall looks very, very similar. The one thing it does not have, and keep in mind this is just a concept, is the yellow painted aura. What I mean by that is like right there. This is the aura reflecting onto Vegeta's costume right there. Right there. And this is one thing I absolutely love about Tsume's Vegeta. So this one is sculpted by Maycon, who's KD's lead frickin' sculptor. So he does do really good jobs. There's no doubt he's a great sculptor. Trying to scroll through pictures. KD's website's not the best for, you know, whatever. He also did make a Buu. So the Buu, similar concept somewhat to this, obviously. VKH's where the butt is on there. There's an aura going through. He just sort of adopted his Vegeta style with that like aura. No cloud effect, which I'm kind of surprised because I think there should be. And then a blast going through him. Cape going above, just like VKH. Just more upgraded, more or less. So, yeah, I mean, it looks good. It has texture work. Colors look fine. Looks great. And I think this Buu could be a great companion to Tsume. Because I don't think anyone that owns Tsume should A, sell their Tsume to buy the KD, or B, just have two of them because that's just ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous to have two of the exact same statues. And this pretty much is the exact same. Granted, there's a few minor differences. Legs are further apart. There's a little bit of aura. The sculpt is obviously different. The paint job is going to be different. The head angle is different. So there's obviously some differences between the two. Now, this Vegeta is priced at $800 plus shipping. You're probably looking at $300 for shipping. And the Buu is this $500? No way, it's $500. All right, that's a plan. Let's go to deposit. Trying to see. It looks like it might only be $500. Well, it's $100 off the total cost if you order both during this like weekend. But from what I can tell, it's only $500. Now, if that's true, that's a pretty good deal for the Boo, where Vegeta is $800. And right here it says $350. All right, so Vegeta right there, all the stats, $349 deposit, $799, 2 hand effects. It says it has sequential LED lighting effect, although this is not a prototype. So, you know, I would need to see that. Does it give better specs on Boo? It doesn't say the price technically here on Boo, just like it did Vegeta. But it looks like it's only $500. Now, $500 is actually a great deal. So I think if you own Tsume, you could buy this Boo, you know, if you want to form a diorama. Obviously, for me, I don't have a place to put Boo right here in the middle of, you know, the air. And I couldn't possibly, you know, move the bust anywhere else or sell the bust to get the Boo. So unfortunately for me, it's a pass on both. I just don't have the space. If I did have space, I would buy that Boo, purely to go with this Vegeta, because I think it is a great companion piece as well. The bases are extremely similar. The only difference is KD's has this little dragon where this one does not. And Tsume's Dragon Ball Z logos are always the best out there in the business. Unlicensed always do that type of Dragon Ball, where Tsume does like a more of a acrylic ball, which I think is better. And their signs just generally look better. But I do not think KD's is a Tsume killer by any means. I don't think it's better. I would need to see the prototype in a side-by-side to truly judge. You can't judge off a concept. But I don't think it's better based off what I'm seeing. I think it is very good. And I think this is great for those who do not own Tsume. Yeah, so I mean, when I look at this, I do not think it's better. Although, if I did not own this, I would buy this in a heartbeat. You know, because this nowadays goes for about $1,200 to $1,500, usually about $1,500. So this is going to cost you $800, and let's just call it $300 for shipping, because gas prices are increasing due to the Russian war, and shipping prices could be substantially more 6 months from now. So let's just call it $300 for economy shipping, which is probably very accurate. So I mean, overall, it does look really good. Don't get me wrong. I do like it a lot. I just don't think it's better than Tsume at all. I still like the things I like about better Tsume. I like the base just overall better. I like the way they did the paint job with the aura effects. And I still personally like this portrait better. I just love this portrait. I've just grown attached to it. But yeah, if you buy both, you do get $100 off, which is nice. You know, I think it would look really cool to have Vegeta versus the Gohan, and then Gohan and Goku versus Cell, and then the Vegeta versus Boo, like right there and there. That would be sick. I ain't gonna deny that. But with the way I have my setup done, and I got the 2 busts, you know, this is like the ultimate just Goku versus Vegeta display. If I did not have those busts, then I could probably do that. You know, adding a Boo. I am still trying to strategically think if it's possible to add it. You know, because I'm going to do Cell versus Gohan here. If I wanted to do Vegeta versus Boo, I'd have to move Tsume over and then do Boo right there. Possibly move that dial a little bit more to the right. And possibly just move both busts. And maybe even do Dragon Fist and Boo above and the 2 busts over there. I don't know if that would look better. I really like how I have it right now. It looks really freaking good, like a perfect display. So, but $500 is super tempting because that's not too expensive, plus $300 shipping, so $800. Now keep in mind, when this originally came out, it was very expensive at that time. I believe I paid about $729 shipped for it, which 5 years ago was a lot of money for a 1/4 scale. You know, I wasn't used to that pricing. I was used to like $350 for like that Nathan Drake. Granted, this is far superior in every possible way. So I don't think Tsume is at all outdated at all. This statue still holds its own against any resin nowadays. Some people don't like the portrait. I personally freaking love it. So the one thing that KD's does not have is the synchronized sound effect. It has lighting, it says, which I'm sure will be cool, but the sound effect is really next level. I've never seen that in a statue even till today's date. So I still think overall Tsume is the best Vegeta in the market. I think the only possible one that could potentially take over is Prime 1's Vegeta. But I still don't know if that will take over. We will see. The only reason I think it could is due to all the pose options, heads, the fact you get like every freaking Vegeta head. So yeah, we will see. But I don't plan to PO the KD. If you guys want to pre-order, I will leave a link in the description below. It's like on Natsukashi Creations website. He originally changed his name to Natsukashi Creations due to some drama and just kept the website. But still KD collectibles. But anyways, folks, that is it. Let me know what you guys think. Are any of you going to be picking up the Vegeta vs. Buu? Now, I already have my 1/6 VKH, which also has the Goten and Trunks, and the Babidi. So I wish KD would have included them as well. I think that would have been really cool if he included them. You know, add a little Goten and Trunks behind Vegeta as maybe even a proximity base, and add a Babidi as well with Buu. I think that would be really cool and something that would make it even more unique and more tempting for Tsume collectors to sell theirs to buy his, if it came with a Goten and Trunks, you know, in the background cheering Vegeta on. So, I mean, yes, it would be even more of a copycat of VKH, but every company nowadays is copying everyone. So if you're going to go all out, just go all out, I say, and add them, increase the price a little bit. I think that'd be really cool if you added 3 proximity pieces. And I still like the cloud effect, so it's very cloudy in that scene, so that is missing on the resin, and I think it should be there because it was super cloudy. You know, and you see the dust effect, but I would like clouds as well, how Tsume did it. I think the way they incorporated, you know, this into the clouds is just pure genius. Anyways, that's my thoughts and opinions on this statue. If you haven't, join my Facebook group, DBZ Resin Collectors, where we do talk about all the different DBZ statues and share them. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.